excitement, the emotion, the passion, epic highlights,
one-handed catch,
inspirational stories, unrivaled coverage. This is Academy Sports and Outdoors H-Town High School Sports. Here's your host, Todd Freed.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the season premiere of H-Town High School Sports, as we also welcome in Academy Sports and Outdoors as our new title sponsor. Excited for that, and also excited for week one of the football season, including the tradition-rich border battle between the LaPorte Bulldogs and the Deer Park Deer. This, the 65th meeting between these heated rivals.
Here come the LaPorte Bulldogs, packed house at the all-new LaPorte Bulldog Stadium. Deer Park jumps up early. Hayden LaFrance to John Arthur French, and it's au revoir for French. Down the sidelines he goes, 75-yard touchdown, 7-0 Deer. Then it's more running of the Deer. This time, Trace Yates takes the handoff, 20 yards for the touchdown, 17-0 Deer Park after one. Back comes LaPorte. Sean Simon on the handoff, 20-yard touchdown, 17-7. More dogs now. Simon says, I want another touchdown, and he'll have one. This time, he breaks it, 65 yards for the score. Simon ran for 295 yards on the night. Later in the half for LaPorte, Aiden Signs, little drop-off to Ashton Ruffin, and then Ashton takes it all the way for the touchdown. 62 yards, it's 21-17, LaPorte on top. But here's Hayden LaFrance, this time to Aaron Schroeder. Schroeder will slip a tackle, then nice move, busts a tackle, and look at this, a spectacular 90-yard touchdown, 24-21, Deer Park at half. In the third quarter, LaPorte, Ashton Ruffin, touchdown, 28-24, Dogs. Back the other way. Christian Gamas goes in for the touchdown. The Deer lead 31-28 after three. Same score, 3:20 to go in the game. On the handoff, Ashton Ruffin busts out of there. 36-yard touchdown, 35-31, LaPorte. Now, 25 seconds remaining. Fourth down for the Deer. They're threatening, but LaFrance in trouble, just flips it, and Caden Watson has it. That seals the victory. LaPorte wins the border battle rivalry, 35-31. That's worth a cartwheel. What a game, and what a win for the Dogs. That's the Clear Springs Chargers taking on the powerhouse Ridge Point Panthers. Panthers early on. Braden Wynn has it. Easy 11-yard score, 7-0 Ridge Point. Then for the Panthers, Balin George has it. And by George, Balin is racing down the sidelines. This, an 86-yard touchdown. It's 14-0 Panthers. More Ridge Point. Brady Wynn takes it, and he's off. 25-yard score, 21-0. Just before half for Clear Springs, Darren Bolden takes the handoff. He breaks a tackle there, stays on his feet, and he outraces everybody. A 70-yard touchdown. It's 28-7. But it was way too much Ridge Point. Brady Barty to Suhaib Ramsour, who breaks a tackle, and look at him go. 55-yard touchdown, and it's a rout. Ridge Point wins 63-23. Out of the smoke, here come the Bridgeland Bears facing the Dawson Eagles in the season opener. Figures to be a big season for this guy, Cash Schwab. Up the middle, spins out of the defender, breaks it to the right side, 71-yard touchdown. How's that for the Bears' first touchdown of the season? Dawson right back. Luke Brown rolls left, finds Corey Brown, touchdown, game tied at 7. For the Bears now, it's Schwab again. Up the middle, another big run. Cash Schwab 37 yards to the Eagles' 35. Then, guess who? Cashes in, 24-yard touchdown, 14-7 Bears after one. He ran for 148 yards on 8 carries. In the second, Tyler Beagle, in a sea of traffic, sees the end zone. Wow! 21-10 at half, Bears. Third quarter now, Bridgeland, Tyler Beagle to the end zone, and Jackson Gruber way up there. What a catch. That counts. Touchdown, 28-13, Bridgeland. Bears add to the lead in the fourth quarter. It's Julian Martinez on the handoff. Nice move, and then he's gone 22 yards, and Bridgeland wins the opener 35-20.
All right, let's go Creekside right now for a sensational season opener between a pair of powerhouse programs, with the Shadow Creek Sharks playing host to the defending 6A Division II state semifinalists, Summer Creek Bulldogs.
That's the Summer Creek Bulldogs onto the field at Freedom Field. First quarter for Summer Creek. Braylon Causey on the give. Causey running with a cause. Powers his way. 26-yard touchdown. That tied the game at 7. Bulldogs threatening again. Noah Spinks. Nice job to get the snap. Then floats a beauty to Benny Easter. Happy Easter. 25-yard touchdown. 14-7 Summer Creek. Second quarter. Braxton Mickey. 3-yard score. 21-7 Bulldogs. Shadow Creek comes back. Travis Coleman fires to Jalen Adai, and Adai breaks free. He'll go 61 yards. That cuts the lead to 21-14. But the Bulldogs answer. Noah Spinks, quick pass, Holden Miller, and then Miller down the sidelines. He dives in, 30-yard score, 28-13, Summer Creek at half. Sharks now, after a fumble. Tristan Willis gets in there. That cuts it to 28-20. But ensuing kickoff, it's Benny Easter who takes it. Down the left side he goes, and Benny Easter races 75 yards for the touchdown. 35-20 Summer Creek after 3. Shadow Creek makes it interesting in the fourth. Tavis Coleman, touchdown, 35-26, 8:20 to go. Then, on the punt return, it's Cameron Aber who takes it, and he returns it for the touchdown, but not enough. Summer Creek hangs on, 37-32, the final. Out of the banner, that's the Fulshire Chargers. They went 12-1 last season. Cheerleaders all fired up, facing Pearland. Pearland, Jamori champion, gets in for the early score, 7-0. Fulshire now. Sean Patel on the move, fires to Andres Pineda, and that's a touchdown. Game tied at 7 after 1. In the second, Jake Westmoreland will pitch it to wide receiver Jordan Hernandez, who throws back to Westmoreland. How about that for the touchdown? 14-7 Pearland. Later in the second, Patel to throw, but Anthony DeLeon hits him right there. Ball is free, and Joseph Credit has it, and we're going to give him credit for a 40-yard touchdown return. 21-7 Oilers. Ensuing kickoff, Jalen Collins takes it at the 11. He busts out of there. One man to beat. It's the kicker. He beats him easily. An 89-yard kickoff return. That cuts it to 21-14. But Pearland right back. Westmoreland, great fake. And there he goes. Outraces everyone. 47-yard touchdown. Pearland led 38-21 at half. Pretty play here by Fulshire. Patel deep. Waylon Lee is there, and touchdown. But Pearland pulled away in the fourth. Here's Royce Swan on the give. He gets the touchdown. Oilers win impressively, 52-28. The Westfield Mustangs charging onto the field for the season opener against C.E. King. Here's a pretty good charge from Westfield's DeMonte Ford. Finds a big opening, and Ford motors his way to a 72-yard touchdown. It was 7-0 Mustangs. But C.E. King comes right back. Panthers drive it down. Deion Sims takes the pitch, scores, tied at 7. Later in the first quarter, Sims on the carry, up the gut, somehow breaks out of there, and Deion Sims takes off. 65-yard touchdown, 13-7 Panthers after 1. In the second, King threatening Timothy Potts to Braylon Lane, and that's going to be a touchdown, 20-7 Panthers. Still in the second quarter, Potts, the floater, LeVerett Clark goes way up there. What a catch to the 5-yard line. That sets up this. Jeffrey Randall takes the snap. He scores 27-7 King at half. King defense was dominant. James Jordan coming up with the big hit there. There's a fumble. Xavier Williams recovers, and C.E. King stuns Westfield 32-14. Sims runs for 120 yards and 2 touchdowns in the win. Up ahead, this legacy quarterback lives up nicely to his national ranking. We'll have the highlights. Plus, we're on a crusade to meet the state's leading rusher from last season. It's off to Strake Jesuit for that special report. Later, our Coach of the Week leads her volleyball team to great heights on the hardwood. You're watching Academy Sports and Outdoors, H-Town High School Sports.
Yes!
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Boom.
Wait.
First down. Let's go.
Frozen zone taught. Touchdown, Texas.
Any gate can be a tailgate.
Hi, we're the Andersons. We switched to Rhythm Energy's Power Shift plan to get the lowest daytime energy rate in Texas. The savings?
An absolute shift load.
Pete, our daughter should hear about this shift. There's up to 20 hours a day when electricity is super cheap.
So we shifted when we run the dishwasher, do the laundry, blast the AC, and when we saw the savings, holy S-H-I...
She's 8, Pete. She can spell. Switch to Rhythm Energy's Power Shift plan to get the lowest daytime energy rate in Texas. Go to rhythmenergy.com/shift to start saving.
And shift yourself.
Welcome back to Academy Sports and Outdoors, H-Town High School Sports. Resuming our football coverage for a much-anticipated season opener among the private schools, where the Legacy School of Sports Sciences boasting the nation's number 2 rated quarterback facing the defending TAPS Division II state finalists, Second Baptist Eagles.
Second Baptist cheerleaders all set for the season opener. So was quarterback Keisean Henderson, number 2 rated quarterback in the nation. Scrambles, finds Michael Brown, slips a tackle, and then dives in for the score. 37 yards, 14-0 Legacy. Henderson, the U of H commit. A strike to Timmy Timmerman, touchdown. Second Baptist cuts the lead. Cannon Toon to the back of the end zone. Jordan Jones up there, nice grab for the score. But here's Legacy. Henderson will give to Nehemiah Stewart. Stewart tosses it back to Henderson. He uncorks it to Damaris Richardson. Has it, and then the block right there. A spectacular 90-yard score for the touchdown. Then Keisean Henderson to Michael Brown. The Texas Aggies commit. Has it, and another touchdown. In the fourth, Eagles trying to rally. Casey Dunn at quarterback finds Cannon Toon. Great catch for the score, one-handed. But it was too much Legacy School of Sports Sciences. This time, Julian Shepard bust out of there. 72-yard touchdown, and the Titans win big, 45-28.
After advancing to the 3rd round of the 6A playoffs last season, the Strake Jesuit Crusaders have high expectations for this season. Expectations bolstered by the return of senior running back Johnny Hebert. Johnny's stats from last season ranked among the all-time best in state history. More now with Strake Jesuit Crusader Johnny Hebert.
This was Strake Jesuit's Johnny Hebert last season, rushing for a remarkable 3,542 yards, ranking him #1 in Texas and #2 in the nation. It's the 7th highest total in Texas high school history.
How would you describe the season that he had last year?
Epic. It was just unprecedented. It was something we didn't see going into the season.
The first thing is just the entire team buying in. Just every single piece of the puzzle, every single teammate being completely selfless and doing what they're supposed to be doing for that play and just for the love of the team.
While averaging 272 rushing yards a game last season, Hebert ran for over 400 yards in 2 separate games, including a staggering 405 rushing yards with 7 touchdowns and a playoff win over Tompkins.
I just remember vividly the first play, I just saw the most wide open hole I've ever seen in my life. I remember that was the first play of scrimmage for us, and I just ran through that, scored, and that from then on I was like, this is gonna be a fun game.
The vision, just his vision, the way he runs behind his football pads, really just wanting to just extend the play and the effort, the second effort, always when he gets the football in his hands. Those kind of things really do add up to the yardage.
Loads of yardage, bolstered by a relentless work ethic.
If you want to be the best at something, if you want to be great, you have to work harder than everyone else. I've heard that everywhere, and a big motivation for me for that was Tim Tebow. I like watch a lot of Tim Tebow stuff, and so he was always first one in, last one out, and so I kind of try to emulate that a little bit.
Really just a motivator. He leads by example, preaches work ethic to his teammates. He shows it. He's an example of it.
Setting quite an example as the sophomore year recipient of Strake Jesuits' Captain Andrew Houghton Award, recognizing leadership, dedication, and academic excellence.
He was an unbelievable man. And to be able to honor him and continue on being the one chosen to honor him with that award, that really was a special moment.
The product of a football family in which his grandfather, father, uncles, and numerous cousins all played college football, Johnny's fallen quite nicely in the family footsteps.
It's actually been wonderful. What a dad wants is to watch his son become a man. That's what I want more than anything else. And insofar as football can help that, I say wonderful. And I think I'm watching it happen.
Making it happen while remaining quite humble and unassuming. Uniquely enough, this 17-year-old senior doesn't even own a cell phone.
Everyone's usually pretty surprised when they hear that, but I mean, for me, I'm pretty used to it at this point. Yeah, I've grown up that way.
What's up with that, Dad?
It's pretty simple, you know. I've never met a human being that gave their child a cell phone and said, man, I'm happy I did that.
But rest assured, Johnny plans on having a cell phone secured before next football season, when he'll play collegiately for the hometown U of H Cougars.
I'm so pumped. I'm really pumped, yeah. With the coaches over there, I love the coaches, the recruiting class they're bringing in, and like you said, getting to stay home.
But first things first, a full senior season ahead with Strake Jesuit as one of the rising stars of Texas high school football.
And we are here on campus at Randall High, along with the Crusaders, along with the Chargers, with the SBC champion Knights, with the state champions. I'm joined by several of the local bankers from Stellar Bank.
Congratulations on your district championship.
Congratulations on making the state tournament.
This week's Stellar Bank's Team of the Week.
The Stellar Bank Team of the Week.
Present to you the Stellar Bank Team of the Week.
Team up with Stellar Bank. We're on a mission to help you and our community thrive.
You'd be better off using a push broom with energy prices these days.
Always switch to Rhythm Energy's Power Shift plan. Just shift when you blast your AC, use your laundry, or even this leaf blower to when electricity's super cheap and pile up the savings.
No shift.
Yes, shift. Rhythm has the lowest daytime energy rate in Texas. Up to 20 hours a day, man.
I think I might shift myself.
Switch to Rhythm Energy's Power Shift plan to get the lowest daytime energy rate in Texas. Go to rhythmenergy.com/shift to start saving.
Well, they call me Mr. Pressure. That's why I wear these. Here we go.
Yeah, that's me, Mr. Pressure, back in 2018 with the state champion Elsick Rams soccer team. We'll be bringing you classic clips all season as yours truly celebrates 25 years of hosting high school sports on TV here in H-Town, beginning with High School Sports Live back in November of 2000. All right, in volleyball, it's been a perfect season, literally, for the Cy Ranch Mustangs. And under the direction of third-year head coach Dr. Kalia McKinney, the Lady Mustangs are reaching great heights on the volleyball court. Kalia McKinney is our inaugural Academy Sports and Outdoors Coach of the Week.
In your 2 years at Cy Ranch, you're 86-13. That's pretty sensational. How do you account for that success?
Honestly, it's by the grace of God. I have some really great athletes, great parents, a great community that supports us. And I mean, that's why we're here. These girls, they're willing to work hard every day.
What would you say you've tried to instill in this program?
Grit, resilience, respect for each other and oneself. We're trying to grow these girls not just on the volleyball court, we're actually trying to turn them into some great young women for the future.
This year's team undefeated, 12-0. You won the big Katy Cy-Fair ISD tournament. What about the way these girls are playing?
They've done whatever it takes. They stay together, they work hard. A lot of the players have been put in various situations, different positions, and whatever position I put them in, they're willing to work and do what's best for their teammates.
Your goals for the rest of the season, what can this team accomplish?
Oh, let's win state. Let's win it all. I know they can. I believe in it, and I believe they believe it too.
Let's go! 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes!
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Boom.
Wait.
First down. Let's go.
Frozen zone Todd! Touchdown, Texas!
Any gate can be a tailgate.
When you run a business, you face opportunities and encounter challenges. Some can be quite daunting. That's why it's important to have a dependable partner that can quickly provide smart, tailored solutions to help meet any need that arises. To keep your business headed in the right direction. Stellar Bank, helping our neighbors thrive.
Welcome back, everyone. On this, our first show of the season, the tradition continues. So get set to feel the rhythm. I mean, really feel the rhythm with our Rhythm Energy electrifying plays of the week.
For the Bridgeland Bears, spectacular night for Cash Schwab against Dawson. Here he spins out of it and breaks it. Cash and carry, a 71-yard touchdown in the win. Same game, Bears Tyler Beagle to the end zone, and great catch by Jackson Gruber for the score. Pearland's Jake Westmoreland to Jordan Hernandez, who throws back to Westmoreland for the touchdown against Fulshire. From the same game, Fulshire's Sean Patel to throw, hit hard by Anthony DeLeon, scooped up by Joseph Credit, and give him lots of credit. He returns it 40 yards for the touchdown. LaPorte against Deer Park, the border battle. Sean Simon rushed for 296 yards for LaPorte. How about this run? 65 yards for the touchdown. From the same game for Deer Park, Hayden LaFrance to Aaron Schrader. Aaron slips a tackle, then he busts a tackle, and this, a spectacular 90-yard touchdown, but LaPorte wins the border battle. Summer Creek Bulldogs, Noah Spinks floats it out nicely. This is pretty. Benny Easter, touchdown, and the Bulldogs win. Legacy School of Sports Sciences, handoff Nehemiah Stewart back to Keisean Henderson. He goes deep, really deep. Damaris Richardson has it, big block, and the sensational 90-yard touchdown, and the Titans win. Your Rhythm Energy electrifying plays of the week.
Now that's what I call great rhythm. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm Todd Freed. We'll see you next time on H-Town High School Sports.
Yes. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Boom.
Wait.
First down. Let's go.
Throws end zone, Todd. Touchdown, Texas.
Any gate can be a tailgate.
Hi, we're the Andersons. We switched to Rhythm Energy's Power Shift plan to get the lowest daytime energy rate in Texas. The savings?
An absolute shift load.
Pete, our daughter should hear about this shift. There's up to 20 hours a day when electricity is super cheap.
So we shifted when we run the dishwasher, do the laundry, blast the AC, and when we saw the savings, holy S-H-I...
She's 8, Pete. She can spell. Switch to Rhythm Energy's Power Shift plan to get the lowest daytime energy rate in Texas. Go to rhythmenergy.com/shift to start saving.
And shift yourself.